All right. All right. My name is Medas Felijimo. A very quick one intro to um, robotic trading or just robotic opportunity. And so most time we said the robotic exposes us to the power of leverage. Okay. And that's one of the fantastic things we do. So leveraging on you trading to maximize massive profit is crazy. And I'll just paraphrase three segments of you tradings are one, the automated kind of trading. Maybe you're the type that don't have any time to do more thing, but of course, let me clarify you. The profit I will make doing my manual automation, all right, or manual AI is going to be bigger than your automated. But one of the things you enjoy, if you have volumes of money and you don't have any time, rather than giving your money to a third party that they can come with one story or the other tomorrow, then it will have been recommended for you to go for automated. Because the automated is possible that in 1 month you can do average of 15 to 20 or 30%. Very possible. And for that, we always recommend that you should do spot because of the condition of the market right now. So what are the condition of the market? And so so if you look at it, let's take account of any token. And if you go on, let's say, daily time frame, you know that we are still in uptrend for the market, right? Yes. So we're still in uptrend for the market. This is September 2024, September. So we're still in uptrend. This is just a mere pullback. You can see, right? This is just a mere pullback. So we're going to continue, right? So if that's the case, that means an uptrend we're actually reckoning with right now. So using our automated buy low, sell high will be better for us, and then continue. So first on you trading is the powerful automated strategy. Number two, the AI, the robotic AI system that is, or what do I call it? The robotic AI parameters. Right. So using the parameters or tools of the AI to make your profit is going to be very phenomenal. All right. So there are a few strategy we put in place, but in this intro, just to go show you how the AI, how to set the AI. So, but we have strategy, about three strategy: non-liquidated, zero liquidated, all right, that's non-liquidated strategy, and then healthy account strategy, which is a kind of middle or conservative. Okay, so we can say middle aggressive, and then aggressive single. So these three strategies are very powerful. We have other strategy for people on higher activities. Take note again that since the boat has different strategy, right? Since the boat has different strategy options, you make a lot, on it. Okay. So for me, if you are seeing most of the coin, they are actually uptrend. So imagine when you have enter what's it called? This guy, XRP, from here, you know how much you have made, and then it's still an uptrend. What of math, Chainlink, and related tokens in that way, right? SANS, these are movement of the markets to continue as it were. All right. So now let me quickly show you something very fast, and so that especially those of you who are new, I need to quickly show you something very fast, especially those of us who are new. Quickly. Just a moment. Okay, just a moment. Just a moment. So, because this robotic is amazing. First, the automation. Second, the manual, or let me just call it robotic manual AI. Third, the affiliate. So it's a three-in-one kind of a thing. So irrespective of who you are, there's a place for you. That's what it means. Irrespective of who you are not a professional trader, you are not a day trader, you're not an active trader, the automation is going to work for you. And perhaps you don't even know much about it, the automation is going to work for you. Now, you trade, in fact, you love trading and all of that, then the manual AI setup parameters is going to work for you, right? Then, if you want to provide services,
Recording in progress.
Okay, you want to provide services, it's going to work for you. So let me quickly share with you right now, and let's go. Massive stuff. Let me share with you. Let me share with you. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay. Because if you are talking about these boats with just mouth, it won't make any sense. So let's go. So I've just told you the importance of this robotic and how powerful it is. Now let's go. I was explaining some things to you. Maybe you don't know. First, in these platforms, I click on, so first is that, okay, normally when you come in on the Utrading boat, you are supposed to do this. You register with a link sent to you. You register with the link sent to you, right? You go to asset, you click on deposit, right? And then you copy the wallet address and send in USDT, right? So if you have done that, it's very simple. Then you come back there, you click on UGAS, right? So click on UGAS. The lowest I recommend is 540 UGAS, but if you don't have up to that, you can start from $100 UGAS, which is about 10,000 UGAS, right? So, or the promo they're doing, you can go for $100 UGAS on the promo that will give you 15,000 UGAS. But other than that, it's just like a startup. So, but other UGAS like a 540 UGAS, there's a promo going on now you need to maximize, right? 2,000, in fact, 1,700. So there's a volume of UGAS they will add to you. So I'm sure this is going to close at the 31st of this month, December, so that you can maximize it. So if you are yet not maximizing this, I think I would advise you to do that as fast as possible. Now, if that is done, that you have activated your UGAS, now let me quickly show you through a few things on Utrading. That's very, very amazing before I go to strategy. So this setup. So now, first thing is that on Utrading, we have different very fantastic features. First is the automated. So the automated, how does it work? So you fund your exchange account, that your Binance, your Bybit, your Bitget, different exchange that you connect through your API to Utrading platform. Then you want to go for automation, for instance, you say spot, and then it will allow you to put in the money, right? And then you set up and agree with the condition. You can do 15 days, you can do 30 days, you can do 90 days. Now, after the expiration of those days, you will have seen how much you made. And by my recommendation, I say because of the market is still an uptrend where in the bull season, it will be better to do spot rather than doing futures, right? So if you want to do futures, it's still the same process. Now, if your UGAS is very small, if you look at this account I'm using to do experiment now, is the lowest UGAS, pure $100 UGAS. It cannot do more than $500 in the account capacity. Want to have biggest capacity, the highest is $7,000 UGAS. You can do capacity as much as possible. Do you get it now? Okay. Now, that's number one. This is passive income generation. Straight away, you don't need to leave fingers and then to be doing what it's doing. Now, synchro. Synchro is the aspect where you want to be a copy trader. You want to copy somebody or you want to deliver to somebody. You want people to copy you. There are processes for that. And then instill power of leverage. Then you have Signal, right? If you look at Signal, you can connect your Utrading to your Telegram, and even the signal will be delivered to your Telegram as much as possible. Look at this now. It's a feature long vets. Say we should long vet. If I check on my trading view what vet is, maybe I'll use it for as an example. Say we should long vet. Let's look at vet. Okay, so let's look at vet. I wonder why it's telling us to long vet. Okay, let me see when the signal was sent. About 15 minutes ago. And it says you just stay for 1 hour. So let me check that because it's actually down. Then the same vein, talk about ADA. Okay, you should short ADA. So you can touch it to see the signal ADA and BAL to short the two of them. ADA and BAL. Okay. For me, ADA, maybe when the signal was given, ADA is still going to move up. No, sorry, BAL. Okay. BAL. So let's look at ADA. Okay. So you can see ADA. Sorry, the conjunction over the platform here was much. So it actually showed me, all right, to do VET, ADA. And so the simple thing I do is thing I normally do is to go to my trading view to check, all right? Are we actually in order? All right, so look at ADA. It actually asks us to short ADA. Okay, yeah, which is good. But remember, I say when you're in a bull season, be careful the way you expose your trading to short. Okay, you're in a bull season and you are so exposed to short, taking short trade, it will not be too good. Okay. So let it just come up. So I need to display it to us and then okay, so let's go. Let's go this way. Okay. So now that's the ask you to do. So you can have signal, and sometimes depending on what's your equity, and it will ask you and give you some recommended tokens, depending on what's your equity. So it's saying based on this is what to recommend for you for the day, and you can follow that again. So the next we're doing is the normal kind of trading now. Okay, now there are few strategy. If you want to know much about the strategy, of course, you must have activated your account. If you are listening to me on YouTube or wherever, if you have activated your account, I'm going to show you a few things on this. Now, you have different both here. AIDCA Pro, AIDCA Pro for futures and sports. Here we have AIDCA, maybe one time just parameters of the boat. All right. AIDCA future. Then we have AI grid. I did that both for sport and futures. I've experimented that. It's very fantastic too. Especially when we're having a range band market. Then the last most used are these DCA spot and DCA futures. All right, so let me use example to explain some parameters to us. Now here, because of this coin, which coin is this? D. It's telling us that this guy, right, you can long, short, or hedge. So if I check other tokens, let's say pop cards, then you must understand too that not all coin you're used to will be available in some area or some platforms. So you can have it in Binance, I may not be available on Bybit. And so you need to understand that. So quickly, so assuming I want to trade, so that's long or short. Now, this is the thing you must understand. Then the fourth one is actually called auto direction. I'm not going to detail explanation, put detailed explanation because I've done a lot of videos on that before. You can go to YouTube channel to pick up some of those videos and watch. Now, to long or short, okay? So to long or to short. So what will make me to want to long? It will make me to want to short. Okay? So now, depending on the coin I want to enter into, so if I want to short, if I want to long. Okay, so let me say I want to short Popcat. Look at the parameters. First, you have initial position. That's the place you will type in what you want to use. But the first thing you must do, if it's future, you have to go to your leverage. Right? So my leverage, the highest I can even use on Popcat is 20%, no problem. 20x. Right? So I come here. Okay, 20x. So I come here, initial position. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so this is this. I put this so much. So let's say 150. So that's 200. 150. That's 200. 200 divided by 20. That's 20. That's high. So 100. So 85. 80. 78. 77. 75. Okay, so now 100 divided by, okay, 100 divided by this. So now, so I'm just going to do this. I'll come back and explain all of these things to you guys. Smart cover, single, this one, okay, okay. So 2%, 2%. Oh no, 9%, 0%. Okay. So take profit can be just 2%, trailing nothing. Ceiling here, can do this way. Single and short. Okay. Now I've entered the trade, so I ought to have done this. So now let me quickly explain some things to you when you are setting up this. Okay, so like look at this is BTC. And see it has long, it has short, it has auto hedging and auto direction. For me, I do not use the auto hedging, neither do I use the auto direction. But I will explain it to you what it means. Auto hedging means you are opening two positions opposite each other. And then you can be on floating loss at a point because the two positions you open, you enter long and short at the same time, and they'll be running. And when you get to the buy side, it will sell. And when you come back to the sell side, it will buy again, just like in that order. So, but you need to understand, what you are doing part time because auto hedging can give you some floating loss for a while. And then if you are highly professional, it can fetch you a lot of money. Okay, those are the things I want you to understand. I don't use it and I don't encourage it because it can be risky. It will impact your capital too high and you can be on floating loss for a very long time. Okay, so for these, we always encourage people to use a particular direction. Now, auto direction means I don't know where the market is going, but both when signal come, take the signal to trade for me. Now, what's the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that when a signal comes from the system and the bot pick it to trade for you, and let's say it's short, when it short the market and market begin to go up of that particular coin you picked, it won't close it. It because it's not going to hit stop loss. It won't do any stop loss. It will only follow that trade till when the trade closed in profit, and it will take the profit. Right? And so if it's a long it took, it will still follow that long until it take the profit. So you can be in floating loss for a very while. So if your capital is not big, don't even try it. Just forget about that. All right. So these two, let me just show you. Right. So these two are not necessary for you. Right. These two are not necessary for you. This one and this one. These two are not necessary for you. Don't go there. Forget them. Now, you're only going to be working with these two. Okay? And this. You get it now? You're going to be working with these two because market direction. And then that's where you need knowledge over time. You'll be in our group. We'll give you signals for all of those things and you will be fine. That got it? Now, so for doing all of this trade, I will quickly explain some of this concept briefly to you. So long mean market, you believe that the market is going to be going up. For that, you take a long position. Short mean you believe that the market is going to come down. You take a short position. So in taking this short position, the market, you believe that the market is going towards that direction. And then for that, you are shorting. Like an example I did in this place, I short. So that means I believe that the market is going down. All right. Now, so coming down here is that you now have how long should these activities get engaged? That's why we have what we call the cycle and single. The cycle and single. Okay, so let's just quickly do this over here. So as I was saying, I'm sorry for the distraction and I quickly need to redo the process for you guys now. I try to put you through the basics that you need to understand as much as possible so that you can always maximize the boat. Well, you really want to maximize this boat very well. It will be better you sign up with our platform and you can join our major group. Okay, because that's the only way you can maximize, because you'll be in either our inner cycle or even on the VIP. Okay, so let's quickly see towards that to achieve what we need to achieve. Come over here. Sorry, to put this. Okay, I need to, I think there's a little conjunction here. Okay, so we talk about this point here, Let me quickly bring it up again. So please have patience. A little interruption. So I was explaining all of this. So this is cycle, and here you see what I say cycle, and this is single. Now, so cycle and single, they work different purpose. What's the single? Single mean take a trade and close and take my profit. Don't buy second time, right? And why do I do that? I probably would do that when market is so somehow uncertain, right? Or for instance, you are in a bull run. So if I'm going to short any trade, I can't use it as a cycle because cycle is that, short, take profit and short again and take profit and short again. The only thing you add to it is that the DCA, when it pull back, add more to that short and take profit. So meaning face down and continue to short and take profit, short and take profit. But this is a bull market. The short is a temporal pullback, not the direction the market is going to. So it means the market, when you are in a bull run, the market is maintaining an upward move. For that, you'll be looking for buy. And so when you are doing cycle on long position, you are still okay because that's the direction of the market. Do you understand? So with that, you need to know selection of tokens you are using. However, they are very important. Okay, so now let's quickly go. Like I've said, so here we go over here to cycle. Now, leverage. Of course, I may not have time to start explaining detail about the leverage, but that's the number of, when you say X, the number of money you want to borrow. For instance, you saw when the trader entered, I used 20X and I put $100. So it means $100 divided by 20, it will be how many? 5. That means the cost of my trade is just $3. It's just $5. All right. So let me just show you that now because I'm sure the trade is already running. Okay. So you can see we're in floating loss of some. Now the pop car will just enter. It's already running on some profit. 0.1%. That's about 9 cents. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, so you just need to understand what we're doing per time. So, okay, so as we continue, so this explanation I've just given to you, short, long, I've told you what it's all about. Here, down here, the number of leverage. Now listen, if your account is very small, and of course you do not even understand market activities, you just need to use like maximum of 10x or 15x. Okay. For those of you in our cycle, I will explain what all of those strategy will be. Okay. So that's the leverage. Then you have when it says maximum order, that's number of time the market should buy when it pull back eventually. We look at this one that is running now, you can see we're in 0.34%, and it's 34 cents because this is this. So if you look at it now, you see it's 1/3. What do you mean? That is to say the number of order I picked that it should work with, it's 3 max order, right? 3 what? Max order. So that is to say, if I'm going to expose $5 to the market, if the market pull back to a given percentage, I will allocate, it should buy more, buy more. So by the time you buy up to 3 times, the first order, the second one, the third one, it won't buy again. That's what we mean by max order. Now, if you look at this, where they say multiple size means, right? Multiple size means, okay, what percentage should I be buying? Should I still repeat the same volume? For instance, I bought $5 initially. So if you put 1 here, you are saying, yes, repeat the same amount. Now, let's say you put 1.5. You say no when you are buying the second one, just like similar to martingale, buy times 2. So if I put 2%, if you bought $5 initially. Now the market has dropped down by a given percentage. Uh, and I think I will need to explain these two together because they go hand in hand. This is price gap. Let me say I put 7 here. You ask me, why do you put 7? Because you want to understand about the market. If such coin is very volatile, it doesn't take any time for the market to drop by 7% or go up by 7%. So when you're in such market, you use a high price gap, a high price gap. Price gap is to what extent should this market drop or go against your direction for it to buy another volume, right? For the boat to buy another volume, the market should go against your direction by 7%. Then it will not buy. Okay, how many should it buy? It should buy the same thing, the same volume. That you put 1%. Okay, you should buy 1.5, meaning $5, and then 50% of $5, that's 2.5. So 2.5 plus $5, it will buy 7.5, no longer 5, right? Now the third one that will be bought, it will calculate based on the previous order being bought, which is 7.5. So 1.5 or 7.5 is what the boat will repeat buying. I'm sure this explanation, because why I'm taking my time, not only because of my insider group now to explain this, I go to YouTube and so many places to understand some things about Utrading. As fantastic as Utrading is, I didn't see somebody to explain it to me. And I knew many of you are suffering this. Now, trailing cover, I may not be able to explain that because I don't want this training to be too far. So what I always advise as a beginner, just remove it and put 0. Right? Take profit is at what price you the market sell or take profit for you. Minimum you should use, unless you are doing cycle of a Bitcoin, I always use minimum 1%. But don't use 2-3% unless you are doing what we call single. Okay. Now this trailing, just put it as 0. What we mean by trailing is that if the market get to taking your profit of that 1%, don't take. If the market, so don't take. Continue again. Instead of taking my profit at 1%, it won't take when it get to 1%. Do you know what happened? It still continue to go up. Then except when the market now go up and pull back, right? After it has hit my target of 1%, if it continue above it, sometimes market will shoot up or shut down. Instead of you are your 1%, you can go to 5%. Then you are now saying, if you go to that 5%, right? That trailing, if you go to that 1%, when it's coming down by minus this, that's when you should sell for me. So it can give you to make much money too, but sometime again can deny you a profit you will have taken earlier. Okay, now that's about trailing profit. Ceiling price, this is Bitcoin. Ceiling price means the highest price where market get to. If you are shorting, the lowest price where market get to, and it won't execute any trade again. That's what we mean by ceiling. Can I adjust this? Yes, you can adjust it to your desire. So I can say my own ceiling is $120,000 for Bitcoin, which means you really understand that I can go to check my demand and supply zone, my trading view, to know, okay, the market can actually get to this point. And that's what we mean, floor price, all right? Price floor. So anything you do not understand, place your cursor on that question mark. Is going to explain what that thing is to you, even though the English may be big sometimes. All right. So once all of this is understood, okay, smart cover, to put it, the position exceed 25% of the estimated investment, the AI system will not covering its position in times, even if the market price reaches condition for covering it. So it's just a kind of risk management system. In fact, there are fantastic things that this boat did. I was amazed. And so these few things I just want to explain to you. Okay, so let's look at, okay, you can see our chain link now. Okay, it's almost 1%. The chain link is almost 1%. This is 0.85%, which is about 85 cents, 84 cents or thereabout. So when it's there's something that this boat did, they call it risk control. I will not explain this, but I'm going to tell some of my internal group of what this actually means and what they do there, the security protection. I'm sure those of you have been trading, you normally sometimes you will see when they say insufficient fund, right?
or unallocated fund. That's what this aspect is all about. Okay, so now, so those settings I've just shown to you, that's how, what the basic explanation of all of those things I've just shown to us, right? So the same thing, now you are trading, so your boat is running, right? At a point you are not comfortable with the way it is, you can come just tap on it. If you want to modify, you can just click on modify. And you see, it's reset other things that you don't want. Then once that you click on save, it will adjust, right? So if you anything you want to do, if you want to stop it, perhaps maybe you enter wrongly, you do not even know what you are doing, and the market is terribly against you, you can definitely, now you can see, so you can see now the profit is 1.01%, and that's $1.01 already for this right? So 1.11. You remember it was 2% we set for it to take. Okay. So that's for setting the boat and some other things that you probably will need to understand about this trading. It's super amazing, I won't lie to you, because I don't know what people will explain about this boat. For me, it's a game changer. For me, it's an opportunity to help a lot of people who probably have been struggling about the trading futures, are afraid of liquidation and all the like. So I think to an extent, this is a good avenue. Those of you who are marketers, you are athletes, you can make insane money, a lot of money, seriously. Then your trading is going on and you are making so much money. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is for you trading. So I know some things are difficult for you to understand. That's why I have to take my time to explain this. Thank you very much. If you are in our activated member, you should see more detailed approach to these settings. Thank you. God bless you. So go to the comment section of the YouTube channel, like the post, and so that we can always create more content for you about this trading amazing boat that I've so much benefited from already. Right? Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.